When last we left, our clueless companions had climbed the cave, invoked illusions, and called a guardian griffon. Eventually, and painfully, the construct was ice-cubed. Now they must prepare for the final showdown. The Quest for Northstar, Episode 3, Act 2, The Winter King.
As you reconvene on the other side of the cold snap chasm, you are greeted by the sight of a beautiful cavern. The space is illuminated by glowing blue crystals emerging from the vaulted ceiling that chill the surroundings, and the floor you stand on is glacial blue ice that sparkles as if embedded with crushed diamonds. The walls and ceiling of the cavern have themselves been coated in ice and smoothed out to resemble the interior walls of a grand hall, complete with decorative mouldings made of snow. At the far end of the cavern stands a large throne built from ice and frosted stone. Sprawled indolently across the throne is the inhumanely beautiful figure of the Winter King. He is tall and slender, with strong yet delicate features, his alabaster skin tinted the purple blue of frostbite. Dressed in royal blue with long white fur-trimmed coat and cape, his shard-like silver armour glints mesmerisingly. In one gloved hand he holds the NORTHSTAR.
Don't think that's yours, is it?
I think that might have been on the Christmas tree.
Your powers of observation are absolutely astounding.
What are you trying to say?
I just said it.
How big is this hall we're in?
So the hall. Ooh, hang on, I'm zooming. It is big. 5, 15, 20, 21. It's about 60 foot by 160 foot.
Large. How high is it, out of interest? Because we do have a griffin that might be useful.
It is vaulted. You'd say it's probably 30, 40 foot high.
That's very useful. Awesome. And this figure, I mean, they're fairly large. How large are they? We're not looking to any foot again.
No, this is humanoid in size.
Oh, right.
Okay.
This is standard humanoid size. Probably about 6 foot, taller end of humanoid.
And they've not responded to us at all?
No. The impression you get is they are purposefully ignoring you.
Okay.
That kind of detached, kind of, I know you're there, but I could give a shit.
So Chrissy will step forwards. Is it 160 foot? We're 160 foot away.
So you've emerged. You're not 160 foot. You've kind of emerged into part way along the wall. You're probably more 140 foot away.
Okay, can't do anything at the moment then.
Yeah, no, you are quite a distance away. So if I show you this map, this is where you've emerged into.
Okay,
so you've kind of emerged from there. I know you can't see it, Rick, but so it's quite a long, thin shaped cavern, ovalish in shape. Far end, you've got this throne. There's a bunch of little crystals like behind it, big kind of crystals. And where you've emerged from the passageway, you've probably got about 40 foot to the opposite end, 120 to the throne.
Okay.
It's a big space that you're stood in.
Yeah.
And it is the entire thing. When you look around the walls, it's like plasticast moulding, but with snow to like replicate the interior of a very grand hall.
Okay.
So we're about 120 foot away from the hall, from the throne.
From the throne, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, Chrissy, you've got to be the expert at this. What do we call this thing? Is it Lord Frosty Knickers? Princess Frosty Knickers? What's the correct terminology?
My opinion was Frosty Knickers was that thing that you killed back there.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, what do you want to call this one?
I don't know, but
Ice bitch?
Ice to meet you. I don't know.
We could try that.
Noel's
Definitely your turn here, Chrissy.
Noel's going to call out and say, "Excuse me, I'm Noel. Nice to meet you. Who are you?"
No response.
No response.
He doesn't even glance in your direction. He just merely sits there, like clearly observing and investigating the star. And this is a big star. When I say NORTHSTAR, it's freaking massive. It's big because it would go on the top of a 120 foot high tree. It's a big star.
Oi, buddy, you've got something we want. He just turns to the others and shrugged his shoulders, trying the other approach.
Do you think maybe they're just a little cold and they need a chance to warm up to us?
Don't know. Bit of a cold reception, isn't it?
Give us the cold shoulder, more like.
Yeah.
I think with a slight pause, Mary will just sort of advance about 30 feet into the room. Hello? Did you need some help with that? Don't think she's being very receptive.
A response. You hear a response.
Oh.
It's cold. No. Leave here. Now.
Afraid we can't do that.
You see just a muscle within his face jump. And this is the only kind of disturbance across. He is the most perfect being you have ever seen. He's genuinely, where you've probably seen beautiful women, you've seen beautiful men in the big cities, nobility. He is something extra dimensionally beautiful. His beauty is so potent that it is almost terrifying. Just the perfection which just is inhumane.
Put that down and step away from the star.
You're going to read him his Miranda rights as well.
I think Mary will just start circling slightly away from the group, just to make sure that if there is some sort of counterattack, it doesn't catch all of us.
I have this horrible feeling that he's going to maintain his rights to the Fifth Amendment.
I'm sort of going to nod at each of you and suggest that we sort of start slowly moving across, maybe not all ganged up together.
I think Noel would obviously, after the fight with the ice golem thing, I think Noel would have picked up his crossbow. He would, his short bow. He would have reclaimed that. He doesn't think this is going to go well, so he's going to take out his short bow, look to Mary and Chrissy, and with his free hand, he's going to put his palm up as if to say, "Do you want me to just start this?"
As much as I want to say yes, Chrissy, have you got any words for something like this? Do you think you maybe talk us in? Maybe.
I could certainly give it a go, and just wave her arms out in front of her and start walking towards the creature we can quite clearly see as the Winter King, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's very easy. From the descriptions in the books and what Haldor told you, this is very clearly the Winter King.
Okay, so
just say,
to within...
I'm going to keep parallel with Chrissy as she comes up, so she's not advancing to herself.
Yep, okay. Noel, what's Noel doing?
Noel will follow, but slightly further behind, 10 foot behind them, but he's going to keep his crossbow in the one hand, definitely.
Neat. Okay.
So, Christian will walk forwards to within 60 feet.
Nice.
Which is very, very important for the spell, it needs to be. And she will start things off by casting Vicious Mockery.
What a spell to start with.
There's what we're going to start with.
That's the opener.
And in an attempt to goad the Winter King, we'll say, "We are most humbled to be hosted in the house of Hogglepog."
Oh my god!
Well done, Ryan. Well done, sir.
Nice.
Surely that should be inspiration for our bard there.
Brilliant.
He's already got inspiration,
got it.
which is unfortunate because that is very inspiring.
Lovely.
What a throwback. Okay.
It's only about 45 minutes in podcast land.
Okay. Roll. Is there a saving throw to this?
Yes. It is. It's a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Okay, wisdom. He fails a saving throw.
Excellent. That's exactly what we want.
Such a wise king.
So you've got 2d4 psychic damage. We'll go for 5 points of psychic damage just as a livener.
Just warm things
Okay.
up.
Tickle him slightly.
You do this, and you see the twitch in his brow grows. It is a violent twitch as you say this, and you very much get the feeling that as you started with the flattery, he was perhaps a little bit kind of yes, and then as soon as you said Hogglepog, it was like yeah, it was something else. So I should do this. I'm gonna let you have this because that's really fucking funny. Everyone roll initiative, please.
Excellent.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Mary has rolled an 18 and gotten a 20 overall.
That's a mediocre 10 plus 3 for 13 for Noel.
Okay.
14 plus a 3 for 17 for Chrissy.
Okay, nice. So we are gonna go with Mary, then then Chrissy, then Noel, and then the Winter King. Okay, so top of the round, Mary, what are you doing? You are 60 foot away from the Winter King.
That's kind of unfortunate, but I think what we're just going to do here is get straight into this. We're simply going to go running.
Okay, make me a d20 roll, please.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. 17.
Yep, you're fine.
While I'm doing that, I should be crying out to Goldie to get behind him.
Okay.
I shall dash to get right up to him,
Yep.
and then I shall use my bonus action to trigger an action surge, so I'll actually get my attacks in as well.
Okay. Yeah, so you're going to attack. What are you doing?
He's going to use the wand. Use the wand.
No, I said attacks before. Obviously, Goldie's not there yet. She'll take a moment to get there. I'm actually going to cast Burning Hands.
Nice.
This should
Okay.
warm your cockles. And yeah, there'll be a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
I should imagine they've shriveled up with the cold, but never mind.
So a 22.
That will be a success. So that
Yep.
means just half damage. Unfortunately, that's 3d6 coming in. Halved.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 4 off 2 dice. That's 9, so half to 4. I'm very much hoping this is in some way vulnerable.
Okay, so you do how many points of damage, sorry?
4 points of fire damage after the
4
halving.
points of fire damage. Okay, nice. So let me just do the maths. Okay. So yeah, you cast Burning Hands, and your palms heat up. You cast this gout of fire at the Winter King, and he clearly takes some damage from it. You see that as soon as the fire kind of comes into his domain, his area, he appears to kind of wince away and almost shy away from it, and you see some kind of not exactly burn marks, but you can clearly see where the fire has had some sort of effect, but to your eyes it almost seems to be a more extreme effect than you were expecting.
Lovely.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, Goldie would simply take a double move to get behind the Winter King. That would be all of Goldie's actions.
So next round she'll be behind, finishing up behind the Winter King.
She's got an 80-foot fly speed, so she should, if we were 140 feet, get behind him this turn.
Okay, so yeah, she'll manage to reach behind him, but won't be able to take an action at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Excellent. Chrissy, what are you doing?
So where is the Winter King now? Still at the...
He still stood by the dice. He'd probably stood up at this point, but he stood by the throne.
Okay.
Is the throne melted?
It's starting to melt. Yeah, you can hear some dripping sounds.
That's right.
Good. So with a range of with a range of 30 feet, I'm going to have to move up, and I would like to, as I'm walking up, I would like to start playing my pipes of haunting, which, as we said before, attached to the bottom of the bagpipes.
Yep.
That'd be a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so he rolls an 8, 9, 10, an 11, but he's going to, with his legendary resistance, he is going to succeed on that instead.
Ah, damn. So I'm now stood 30 foot away. I was hoping that worked, and it didn't. So yeah.
I mean, you see the effect start to take place, and then it's just suddenly just almost like a shutter passes over his face. It's just brushed off.
Okay.
Are you doing anything else? You've moved, you've used your pipes.
Yeah. Nope, we're going to leave it at that. I'm just going to stand there a little bit like a plum.
Okay, Noel, what are you doing?
Noel is walking past. How far's Mary stood away from the Winter King?
Well,
Right next
I
to
don't know. Right next to him. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh. Noel's going to walk up right behind Mary, and he wants to sleight of hand and remove the rations of Christmas dinner in a can from Mary's backpack.
Okay.
I'm severely questioning why. Mary, would you let Noel take something from your backpack?
At this point in time, she has other concerns, so if there's an issue, she'll deal with Noel later.
Okay, so there's going to be no need to make a sleight of hand check.
All right.
You can just do that.
So can I do that as an action, or is that my? Is that my full round action?
So the walking up, and then is your one of your roguish feats? Do you not have the ability to make a sleight of hand check?
You might need to use that to get the dash action.
I've got fast hands. It says, I can use my cunning action to make a dexterity sleight of hand check using my thieves' tools to disarm a trap or open a lock or take or use an object action.
Yes, so take or use it. But you've got to move up behind Mary, which is 60 foot, so you've had to dash.
Yeah.
So you've dashed, you've used your action.
Yeah.
And then because you've used your cunning action to dash, you can't use it to take it out. So yes, that will be a full round action.
Right, that's all I'm going to do for the time being, is I'm just going to stand directly behind Mary. That's where I finish.
Okay, cool, that's perfect. And at the end of your turn, the Winter King will intercede at this point with a legendary action. Forming a shard of pure ice within his hand, he throws it at Chrissy for 17. 17. I can't. What's maths?
If it's 17 or more, it's going to.
It's something 21 plus something. 24 to hit.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so you will take 1d6 points worth of piercing damage. 6 points of piercing damage. As 6. Sorry. Yeah. As Noel was taking this action, he very quickly you see almost like the cold and frigid air kind of form in his hand like a whirlpool, and an icy shard appears, which he then flings forth, which strikes into you, Chrissy. Clearly he's a little bit more pissed off with you for calling him Hogglepog.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't pierce the bagpipes, we're happy.
Deflates them.
What a letdown.
Oh,
Well done.
Okay, so last up in the round is the Winter King himself. He is engaged with Mary. Noel is right there. Chrissy's kind of making her way up. He is going to use his face step to teleport. He disappears into a whirlwind of snow, and he appears right in front of Chrissy, drawing his rapier, at which point he's going to attack with a 10 to hit you, which isn't good.
No.
So he doesn't hit. So he appears in front of you in this kind of flurry of snow, strikes out with his rapier, but you're able to just kind of dodge as it skates past your ear.
I'll blast some bagpipes in his face.
It must be the very bright tartan that's blinded him.
Yeah. And
Too hot to handle.
And that is going to be the end of his turn at this point. He's currently up and engaged with you. 30 foot away from Noel and Mary, and the griffin is now further away than that. Well, probably a little further away. Okay, so next round, top of round, is going to be Mary at the start.
Okay, Mary's going to swear as it disappears in this flurry of snow, turn around and see where he's charge back and try to attack. And
Okay.
Well, he's going to come
come on,
face to
Goldie,
face with
get
Noel
him.
first, because Noel stood right behind him.
I'm assuming
He might try
Mary
and
will
run
be able
through
to
you.
move around Noel.
Oh, hello.
With a can of Christmas rations in your hand.
Yeah, but it's one of those moments you get where you're trying to work out which way the other person's going, yeah.
Okay, so Mary, you're going to charge.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, make me a d20 roll.
I see stuff. That is... No, that's okay. That's a 7.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Whew, okay. So, yeah, you're going to charge across. I presume that Chrissy... The Winter King's between me and Chrissy? Is that correct?
Absolutely, yep, you've got flanking.
Amazing. Right, let's go in and see what we can do here. So the 3 isn't any good, but 20 is, I understand?
20 will hit,
Nat
yeah.
20?
Nat 20.
Okay, so the Nat 20... Yeah.
Oh! Hey!
So
Get
that would
it.
give us 11... That would give us, 15 points of damage on the crit.
15 points of damage. Nice. Okay. So I want you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Another Nat 20.
Oh,
Nice.
Could have done well on the
Those come
attack,
in.
but I'll take it.
Yes, as you deal this damage, you see the Winter King, he grunts in pain. His hand flings out as he points at you, and he attempts to frigidly rebuke you, basically forcing you to make a Constitution saving throw or take damage. And yeah, you succeed on that saving throw. You feel the cold effects kind of trying to grip into you, and you're able to shake it off. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
I have a second attack.
Go for it.
I rolled a 16 and a 17, so 23.
Hits.
And we shall see. That's only a 2 on the dice, so 6 damage.
6 points of damage. Nice. Okay.
And then
Excellent.
hopefully Goldie will come across and have a go as well.
Okay. So we'll sort out Goldie next. So Goldie comes across and joins the fray to attack. Again, roll with advantage.
I'm not sure they'd have flank in this instance. It's up to yourself, of course, but I think they'd have to come from the side because obviously Chrissy's opposite me at the moment.
No, I'm pretty sure 5E's if it's within 5 foot.
It's not. You might be referring to the specific rogue ability that says that if an ally is within 5 feet attacking the same creature, you can get
I see.
advantage on it, but that's
Yeah.
a rogue one.
Let me just double check. Not doubting you, Rick. You're probably right, but
Double checking isn't a bad thing. I have been wrong many times before.
yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, no. So Goldilocks won't flank, but you will.
Okay, so beak and claws coming in. The beak rolls a 4, so just 10 on that one, and a 2 on the claws for just 8, so no hits there.
No hits. Okay, yeah, no. Goldilocks comes in, attempts to make a couple of attacks. Nothing happens, and at the end of your turn, the Winter King will again use a legendary action, and he'll make one attack with his rapier against Chrissy again.
Ooh.
With a 8, 9, 10, 15 to hit.
meets it, beats it, yeah.
Yep, okay. 3 points of piercing damage and 4 points of cold damage, so 7 cumulative.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
No problem.
excellent. So Mary, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn, yeah.
Okay, Chrissy, you're up.
Okay, so after just being attacked,
Toot in his face.
nope, we're gonna. We are still gonna toot because it is my my spell casting focus, but we're gonna toot to the tune of Hold Person.
Okay,
So that is
Yeah.
going to be a Wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw.
Yeah,
Okay.
of DC 15.
With a 20, he passes.
Oh, fuck.
I'm
very
unfortunately
controlled.
rolling very, very high today.
Oh dear.
Okay, cross that spell slot.
Okay, and that has just no effect.
Absolutely diddly happens now.
So you toot your tune. What tune is it?
Stop in the name of love.
No, Spice Girls, stop right there.
So you toot your tune, and as you cast these magics, you try and basically grasp hold of his mind to freeze him in place. But very much like ice, his mind is slippery, and he's able to escape your magical grasp.
It's not going well. So I think as a bonus action, I will give Bardic Inspiration to... who haven't I done it to last? I'll give it to Mary this time as a bonus action. So I can do that as long as I'm within 60.
Yeah, you're well within 60 foot, yeah, she's like 10 foot away.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, she's got that then.
Okay, so you use Bardic Inspiration, you toot your tune, and that's the end of your turn.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, neat. Okay, so next up is Noel. You have a can of Christmas rations. What the fuck are you doing with it?
How close are my allies to the Winter King?
They're right up at his grill. They're within range. They're all engaged.
Cool. Right. Noel will go up and join them. In the process, he will drop his short bow, and he's drawing his rapier.
Okay.
And he is going to attack the Winter King with his rapier.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go for it. I'm still questioning the fucking can.
Question away.
Okay. Can you make me a 20 roll, please? First of all.
A what? Sorry.
A D20 roll, please.
Yep. You just want the straight D20 roll.
Yeah.
That's 5.
You fall over. You fall over and lose 5 foot of movement. You have 25 foot of movement, which isn't going to get you up into combat.
Throw a dagger.
And throw the beans.
Yeah, I could throw it. Actually, technically, I could throw a dagger. Yeah, to get something in there.
If you want to get up and throw a dagger,
yeah, I'll get up and throw a dagger.
You get up, you throw a dagger. Make me a ranged attack, please.
Ranged attack with a dagger.
It's thrown, so it'll be dexterity based, which it should be straight dex anyway. So you're fine. Just roll.
Well, I've rolled a 12. What am I adding to that?
Whatever's on your sheet.
What, the +6 for the attack bonus?
Yes, because the dagger is dexterity based, it's a finesse weapon. So when you've got the
so that's 16. No.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Yes. No. No. Yes.
No.
Yes, no.
18.
Maybe.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm just trying all the numbers.
It's not an auction.
Bingo!
I'm still suffering from a concussion. No, that's a 12.
I know it's your birthday today, and you're another year older, but you don't have to act your age at this point.
12 plus a 6 for an 18 to attack.
18 will hit.
Oh my god, right, okay. 1d4 plus 3. Let's do it. Oh my god, it's a 1. So that's 4 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, you
I hate
chuck
you all.
a dagger
I hate
in.
everybody. I hate everything.
You chuck a dagger into the fray, and it kind of droops low and just kind of strikes him in the ankle, and he's just like, you see him pick his foot up, and he's like, fuck is that? Your dagger now like spins across the floor. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. I still want to know what he's doing with the fucking can. I'm concerned.
I've got the DM worried.
Okay.
She thinks it's spinach and it will help that way.
Yeah, that's it. Popeye. Yeah.
Okay. So next up is the Winter King. The Winter King will take an action to disengage. Is that just movement action? Is it disengage?
Yeah, it means next movement actually ignores the attack's opportunity, basically.
Yeah. Okay. So he's going to disengage. He's going to move 30 foot away, and he will cast a spell. Okay, with a 19 to hit Mary.
Yeah, that will hit. Yep.
Okay. So he throws. He darts away, disengages from all of you, pushing that distance in between you. He's now 30 foot away. He raises a hand in front of it, and it's these very graceful movements where it looks like his joints are basically strung on strings, where his hand raises up, the fingers dangle down, and he casts a spell. You see a sphere of energy form at his fingertips. As he throws it at Mary, it crackles with a cold aura. As Mary, you take 3d8 points of damage, which is going to be 13 points of cold damage.
That could have been worse.
It could have been, absolutely. 13 points is not very friendly.
Yeah, as he throws a chromatic orb at you.
Ouch. Okay, 13 points. Yeah, that's a little unpleasant. What sort of damage was that? Was it cold damage in this instance? that's not very nice. I am hurting.
I don't think he
Shivering a
particularly
little bit
cares.
too, I'd imagine. No, I don't think so.
And that is going to be the end of his turn. Next up, top of the round, going into round 3 of combat, Mary.
Can I just briefly check something for the purposes of
Yep.
understanding their action economy for future turns? Disengage
Yep.
is normally an action. Was that like a legendary action or something at the end of their turn? Or have they got extra actions that we need to be aware of?
So the disengage is one action, isn't it? It's one action, then there's an
Yeah.
action left to attack.
You could say disengage is an action, and then you normally move as a move action. So if they got 2 actions, then they'd be able to.
got you.
Us as PCs, no. Again, us as PCs can't do that normally. But this may have an extra action. So I'm just querying if this is something that we need to be aware of in future turns.
No, actually, so you've corrected me there. So he doesn't.
Oh,
he doesn't.
okay.
So he's a disengage. Sorry. So he'll disengage 30 foot, and he won't cast. So you can take those 15 points of damage off. Sorry, that's my fault.
No, I was quite prepared to take it. That wasn't an issue. Okay, well, I'll take it though.
No,
I'm not
it's
gonna
fine.
complain.
For my reference, that's obviously how it should run. That's my fault. I didn't quite get that, but that's fine. So he will just
might have had rogue
disengage.
levels. That's fine. Yeah.
He's just going to disengage essentially and back away from the lot of you.
Wow.
So top of the round, Mary.
You don't get away that easily. And she is going to charge after him, encouraging Goldie to come after her. And she's going to take her position and swing her longsword at it.
Okay, roll to hit.
Do I need to roll a d20 first to see if I fall over?
Yes, you do. Yeah,
Okay, so I've got a 14 on that one.
you're fine.
And then the attacks are... so I've got a 25 and a 20.
Oh,
Those will both hit. Yeah.
Nice.
yes.
Rolled a 1 on one of the attack dice and a 2 on the other one. Woohoo! You know what? I'm going to add the d8 of inspiration to the second one. I rolled another
Okay.
bloody 1.
Oh,
So in total, between 2 attacks, I have done 12 points of damage.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's not great, but it's not bad.
Well, it could have been 11 less, couldn't it?
He's starting
Yeah.
to look a little bit battered, actually, to be fair. You can see numerous cuts from Mary's sword appearing across his skin. Where you'd expect to see blood, you actually see a very pale blue, kind of frosty looking liquid coming from his body. It's almost like he's got ice running through his veins, liquid ice. Or antifreeze, depending which one you want.
Antifreeze.
You want to go for.
He's got
We'll save it for
AdBlue.
later.
Kind of oozing from his cuts now, and he's looking quite wounded. His clothing has been torn a little bit. He's got a cut glancing across his cheek. He looks pissed as well, by the way. And Mary, can you please make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
An 18 on the dice, so 23.
Yep, you're good. Again, you feel this kind of frosty aura trying to dig into your body, but you're able to kind of resist this.
When you say he looks pissed, do you mean like he looks angry or he's just drunk?
Angry.
Oh,
been on the
okay.
Christmas
It is
night.
Christmas.
Just being absolutely clear.
Have we interrupted the staff Christmas party?
I was gonna say
No wonder
take
he's
charge of that
pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks angry. He looks incredibly angry. Almost enraged, you could say.
Does Goldie follow up behind, or is it not enough
Goldie,
space?
yes, Goldie can follow up behind. That's absolutely fine. So let's do Goldie's attacks.
Okay, so would these be with advantage? Can Goldie get behind?
With 80 foot, yes, she can get behind. She can get flanking.
She's going to roll like a beast.
Well, that's bad.
Thank you.
She's a
Commentator's
construct,
curse.
so there. Okay, beak first. A 4 and a 7. The highest is 11 on the attack.
I called
Nope.
it.
And then the claws coming in. 5 and a 6. Oh my god.
Absolutely not. No. No.
I
Okay,
got to say that's actually quite shit.
Yeah, well, I'd say Goldie's shrieking in rage and Mary's shrieking in frustration, and then we'll pass the turn.
Okay, and he's going to come in there at the end of your turn with the legendary action again, and he's going to use a snow step. He disappears in a flurry of snow, reappearing back by the throne. So he's kind of gone in a triangle. So he's now 30 foot away from you, Mary, about 60 foot away from Chrissy, about the same way from Noel, as he's back over by the throne. And with that, we'll go for Chrissy, your turn.
Okay. As a spellcaster, I'm determined to get a spell to stick. I'm determined. And being he's pinging around all over the show, we are going to try and hold him where he is. So we're going to go for another go at hold person.
Okay, that's a wisdom saving throw, isn't it?
Wisdom, yes.
Well, he rolled in that one, so you've got him.
Yes.
As you cast, he's perhaps distracted. He is enraged. His face doesn't betray much, but he is absolutely enraged at this point. You almost get the feeling as you grapple his mind and freeze him in place, he starts battering against your hold, just mentally. And you can feel the frustration, the rage, the sheer disbelief that such puny creatures so far below his worth of consideration are managing to damage his form. You just feel pure rage as you hold him in place, and he freezes where he stood. Not literally, he doesn't turn to ice.
And all of this is to the bagpipe rendition of Burn Baby Burn Disco Inferno.
Oh my god.
And he was about to say you're burning through his legendary resistances. Well done.
Beautiful.
So, for everyone else around the table, he is now cast as paralysed. So that automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against him are at advantage, and any attack that lands is critical.
Nice. Okay. And is that a saving throw every turn, or is it?
Yes, he can take he can make another wisdom saving throw at the end of its turn. So he's got to wait till the end of his next turn to take a first saving throw.
Okay.
Well done.
You've got to be for it to be a critical attack. You've got to be within 5 feet of him. So you've got to move up.
Okay, so he is frozen in place. Well done. Are you doing anything else on your turn? Are you moving?
I will give a bardic inspiration to Noel. I'll say, go on, Noel, get in there and show him what the season's all about. It's a season for giving. Now give him hell.
Oh my god. Okay, so next up in the round is Noel. You going to do something with that can? I really want to know what you fuck he's doing with that can.
How far away is he from me?
That's 60 foot.
60 foot. Oh, God.
You could use your cunning action to dash. You will have to make a 20 if you're moving though.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to use that for something else, but I'm going to have to do this.
Might as well while he's frozen.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to use cunning action to dash.
Okay, make me a d20 roll, please.
Go.
Stack it.
14.
You're fine.
Way!
God.
It's all good.
Right, so I dash up to him.
You're dashing, you're moving, so you're using 60 foot. You get right up in his grill, he's within 5 foot, so that's then critical.
Yeah, so any attack is critical and the attack rolls have advantage.
Yep. Do your thing. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Yeah,
With a can of beans.
Yeah, Noel's a bit annoyed, so as he dashes up to him, he's like, hungry for a fight? Have this! And he's going to smack him in the face with the
Christmas wrap.
turducken can of Christmas dinner.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah, you're not proficient with cans.
No.
So make me... You're going to have advantage on
It's
the
an
attack.
unarmed strike, effectively, isn't it? It's in my hand.
Improvised
Yeah, it's an improvised weapon, isn't it? So
Yeah.
just roll as if you're making an unarmed attack.
Okay.
So proficiency plus strength, or no, because it's an improvised weapon. You don't have the proficiency.
Unless you have a feat as a rogue. Have you got Tavern Brawler?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so what you're going to do? You're going to roll with advantage. You're going to roll your d20. You're going to add your strength modifier. No proficiency.
Oh, this is going to go well. That's a 7, but nothing to
Roll
add.
with advantage.
With advantage.
Oh, that's a 12 with nothing to add.
Have you got bardic inspiration?
Yes, I'll add a d8 to that. Add 7 to that. 7 to the 12 is a 19.
That hits.
Hey,
That hits.
Come on.
It's critical.
It's critical. So
you
what am I
have,
rolling for damage here?
It's going to be d6 straight, as if you use
And if she has advantage, she gets sneak attack.
and you get sneak attack.
Right,
No,
so it's
it's
going to be
not a
4d6
finesse
then,
weapon.
isn't it?
Oh, it's not. No,
You need
right,
a finesse
it's not
weapon for sneak attack. Yeah.
I hate you. Be quiet. Get back in your box. Okay, so it's a d6 for damage.
You know what? If you have a point of inspiration, I'll let you roll sneak attack.
If I've what?
If you sacrifice a point of inspiration, I'll let you have a sneak attack.
I haven't got any inspiration.
I know.
Bastard. Fuck. Can't I just have it as a
That
birthday?
is a lump of coal in the
yeah,
box,
I just
you know.
have it as a birthday
It's
gift.
her birthday.
It's my
Give her a
birthday. Give me
present.
inspiration.
Oh, fine. It's your birthday.
What am I rolling now then?
You can roll the sneak attack damage. as
Okay,
well.
so that's 1d6 for the can and 3d6 for the inspiration.
Well, it's going to be 2d6 for the can because it's critical for the can.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not going to argue with that. Right.
And then you're going to add strength modifier, but you don't have any.
Right. Well, don't I double the can damage? So it's not.
You
But
double.
you're
So you
on
take.
Yeah,
you
hang
roll
on, right.
2d6
Okay.
can
So the
damage.
can, 1 point of damage.
And roll again. 2d6 can damage.
Okay, and that's a 5. So that's 6 from the can damage.
6 from the can damage.
And 6, 8. And another 9 from the sneak attack. So that's 15 points of damage from a turducken in a can.
Fucking hell.
So she's
you
doing
have
double
point-
can damage. So she's doing the can, right?
Yeah, I'm doing
Oh, fuck. And you know what? You can have a point of inspiration for Christmas can.
Thank you very much.
If only you had that a minute ago.
It's just so funny.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you
Oh,
can
God.
the Winter King. Even though he's fully frozen, he looks somehow more pissed off as you batter him with a can. You don't do any
Does it
damage.
leave-
Dinner dripping down his face.
Does it leave an imprint of the label on his face?
The best before date across the forehead.
Fuck's sake. Oh my god.
That's so funny.
Okay, so it's the The Christmas in a can was supposed to be a trinket off the trinket set. It was a junk item. You've somehow weaponised it. I don't know how.
Noel is feeling appeased.
Oh.
That's a turkey.
Stop sprouting out.
It's giving him a good stuffing.
Saucy.
This is what we call a roasting, right?
Okay. Okay, so Winter King's turn. He's going to make a wisdom saving throw to try and knock off the hold person effects.
Excuse me.
So that is going to be a fucking hell, a 4 + 3 for 7. So he's not going to shake it.
No.
He's still held.
Good.
Okay, nice one. Good. Good roll, Ryan. Okay, so top of the round. Mary, you are 30 foot away.
This, I'm hoping, will be the final round of combat. If not, the
Come on.
dice have been embarrassing. So, ordering Goldie to get on the other side of the Winter King, or otherwise known as the passive snowman, we're going to run across and hit him very hard with the sword.
Okay, you're running up. You're going to have advantage. I'm assuming you're going to orientate yourself so you have flanking from Noel.
I won't do. I'll do it so I've got flanking with Goldie. However, of course, it's paralysed anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, so you get advantage anyway. So you're going to have advantage on the attack roll. Go for it. Make me a
So the
d20 roll first.
The first attack is a 19 in total.
Yeah, that would hit.
Oh, sorry.
can you just quickly
Yeah,
make
the
me a
20
D20
for
roll?
running first. Yeah. That. Damn it! That was a 20. Come on.
Wait, you rolled a 20?
Yeah, well, running across. Yeah.
Oh, well, if you roll a 20, you get an extra 5 foot of sliding onto your end of your movement, but you don't need it.
Oh,
so-
yay!
Woo!
Next 5 foot of momentum damage. I don't know. It's worth a try.
No, you're not going to get momentum damage.
We'll go for the second attack. May as well get this all in. I've got to roll a 1, but a 13 makes that 19. That's a 19 to hit, so hopefully a second hit.
A 13 plus a 1 makes a 19.
I've got a 1 on one dice and a 13 on the other one.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking hell. She is acting
The dementia is sitting in, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I don't know. Is
It's
this
creeping
an
in now,
alcoholic
I would say
birthday
it's early
cake?
onset, but it's really not. She's old.
Hey, you don't be mean to Sam. For 60, she's doing well, all right?
Cheeky fucker.
I've got enough candles for tomorrow. It's okay.
That's it. We're down at your place tomorrow. Look out.
Oh, I know. That's kind of the idea, isn't it?
Dear God. Yeah, okay, so that was both of them would hit roll damage for me. Obviously critical,
Okay.
so it's going to be double damage.
First one is 11 damage for the first one.
Nice.
Second one will be 16 damage on the second attack.
16 damage. You've got to do maths now. Hang
Yeah,
on.
these are all at critical,
20,
aren't they?
27.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's it.
Maths. I'll do maths too. Yep, okay.
And
Yep, cool.
if this bloody thing is still standing and not flying away, Goldie will have a go.
Yep,
Flying
Golden
across.
has a go.
Beak first. I rolled a 1 and a 2. What the hell is it with this damn griffin? And it's going to take a swipe with its claws. Oh, okay, a 7 and then a 19. So yeah, so that's 23.
19. Yep.
Okay, so that's a bit better. That is 20 points of damage from the claws.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice. That's
And that's
meaty.
46 plus
Okay.
4 on the crit.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so the Winter King, where he's being held, you're obviously leathering into him at this point. You're really, really kind of digging deep in, and he's looking more and more wounded as you obviously just battering away at him.
It's looking like a gravy situation for him.
Take that point of inspiration off your sheet. That was bad. Yeah, so he's looking more and more battered, and he clearly can't do anything at the moment. Is that the end of your turn, Mary?
I think I've done pretty well for one turn. I'll take it there. That's fine.
Okay, Chrissy, you're up next. Is the whole person concentration, or is it...
take
other
I think it is charm. No, charm, not whole person. It is concentration.
Yeah.
so that means I can't do much. Can't cast another spell. I mean, I can't attack.
Yeah, you can attack.
Just can't cast another
You
spell.
just can't cast another spell.
Get him, Chrissy.
I think he's too far away.
Probably
You
60.
are...
I haven't moved.
Yeah, you're 60 foot away.
Yeah.
So you could move up closer, but you wouldn't be able to reach him.
Yeah, I'll sort of just.
Would do.
Has he got to roll a d20?
Yeah, if you're moving, you do have to roll a d20. Schmack.
I'm quite pleased I actually got a spell to stick, so I don't know whether I'm going to bother doing anything.
His feet aren't going to stick, are they?
I will move more into the centre.
Yeah, it's special banana boots, isn't it?
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
In fact, just for a purely statistical point of view, I'm only going to move 10 foot forwards because I've got 60 foot range. If he goes any further back, I'll drop out of range of the whole person.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'll go
cool.
forwards. And I rolled a 4.
You fall flat on your face! Fucking
I
hell.
put ice skates on.
Hang on a sec, guys. I've just realised I've got my sock on inside out.
Hang on.
It's going to bother me.
It's just bothering me.
I'm so sorry.
So yeah, I will get up and use, because I'm only going 10 foot, I will assume I can
I'm not laughing at all.
get up and
Yeah, you
shuffle
can get
the
up and shuffle. You need one of those little penguin pushes you get at like skating rinks. Okay, yeah, that's the end of your turn.
Can I give someone bardic inspiration?
I think
Yeah,
we've
it's
got
bonus
one-
action.
No, 2 left.
Go for it.
Who hasn't got it, or has nobody got it?
I haven't
Noel
got it.
used his.
No, you just. I'll
I've
give it back to. Has Mary got any?
Not now I spent it, but give it to Noel. It's fine.
Okay, we'll stick that.
Yeah, Sam's rolling shitter than you are.
Yeah,
Needs more
She
help.
needs more help.
that's your birthday present.
Just have some bardic inspiration. Have some bardic inspiration.
Does that make Chrissy Noel's carer?
Yeah.
You can claim an allowance for that. Okay. So next up is Noel.
Right, Noel is now going to... He's stood in front of him, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Noel is going to attempt
No, you can't have a tank.
He's going to attempt to just stick that rapier in and give it a good twist.
Okay, go for it.
Right.
Roll with advantage.
Right, that's a 17 plus a 6 for 23.
This is what I said doesn't hit. He's managed to miss a static target. No, that does hit.
Okay, he's going to add the bardic inspiration to the damage roll.
Okay.
Yep.
And does he get somebody else? Is his ally next to him?
You've got advantage on the roll. You get.
Oh
to
yes,
roll
okay,
with
cool, right,
rolls
okay. So he's going to roll
sneak attack damage.
1d8 for his rapier, first of all. So that is a 5 plus 3 on the rapier for
Double
an
it
8
for
points
critical.
of damage.
Oh yeah, and roll it again for
And then he's
critical.
going to roll it again for Bardic, which is another
Wait, hang on, wait, slow down. What did you roll for the rapier?
8 points of damage.
Is that on 1 die?
Everything's at critical, you roll
So
it again.
you roll 2 die.
Oh, okay. 4.
So
12.
what's
12.
Okay, there we go.
Sorry, so that's 12 for the rapier. And then Bardic Inspiration is another 4,
Okay.
which brings it up to 16. And then he's got 3d6 sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that fell out. Oh, 6. That's another 7 on top of that for sneak attack.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, he's
And-
looking battered.
That's all. He's going to disengage.
Okay. You disengage. You don't need to disengage. You're not going to get an opportunity of attack because he's held. But yeah, you back off 30 foot. 30 foot? Are you going 30 foot or are you going further?
No, I'll go the 30 foot.
30 foot. Okay, so you back off 30 foot. And that's the end of your turn. Okay, so the Winter King is going to make another attempt to shake off the whole person. Ooh. With a 17.
Yeah, he's free.
Yeah. Okay. So 17.
I think he has to do it at the end of his turn.
Yeah, it's the end of his turn.
Yeah.
So with 17, he shakes off the use, the whole person. You feel his mind escape your grasp.
Cool.
And that is the end of the round. So he is going to... No, because he can't. That's the end of the turn. Right, okay. So next up, top of the round, Mary. You no longer have
Well-
advantage. No, you're flanking with Goldie, so you have advantage.
No escape this time. Right. Longsword again. It's what I do
Go for
best. 16 plus 4 is highest. Sorry, 6 plus 6, so 22.
22 hits.
That's 12 damage. And
Yep.
a second attack is a 4 and a 1, so I'm going to guess a 10 will miss.
10 miss.
And then I shall briefly step back and let Goldie shine.
Okay, at the end of your turn, so although you and Goldie act at the same time, you are separate people. So after the end of your attack phase, the Winter King will use his legendary action to again snow step, moving 30 foot away. So he is now in between. He's kind of forming a third point in the triangle. So you've got Chrissy, you've got the Winter King, and then you've got Noel and Mary and the Griffin all in one space. Okay. The Griffin can still do something. Is the Griffin doing anything?
Yeah, or the command is to fly behind and swipe at it, so it's just not going to have advantage on these ones. But hopefully
go
someone
for
else
it.
will follow up. Okay, so beak and claws. The beak is an 18 in total. The claws are a 17 in total.
Yeah, there's a hit.
So the beak doing 7 points of piercing damage. The claws doing 8.
Okay, yeah. He is looking incredibly battered. He is looking in a bad way at the moment. And Frigid Rebuke, can Goldie make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
I'll certainly try. That wow. That is a 19 on the dice plus 3 for 22.
Fucking hell. Yeah, that's fine.
And that's the end of my turn for sure.
So, next up is Chrissy.
Okay, so
Does the Winter King move to within 30 foot?
where's triangles working, or
So he's basically 30 foot away from you, 30 foot away from everyone else.
Okay, if he's 30 foot, he's just in range of my Draconic Breath, so we will go
Ooh,
for that.
saucy.
But it is only a DC 12 dex save.
Okay, so it's gonna... So, making a dexterity saving throw with a 5. So it's going to fail.
Brilliant. Okay, so that's a full 3d6 lightning.
Ooh.
And that's going to be 11 points of damage, please.
Ooh, nice.
11 points of damage. Okay, excellent.
Shocking
And
experience.
can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Con save, yeah. 12.
Okay, so you fail the Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
So you are going to take 10 points of cold damage as once you've dealt this damage, he points his finger at you. You feel this frigid aura like kind of almost shoot into you, piercing you, dealing 10 points of damage. Okay.
Cursory glance around. How does everybody look in the party?
Noel's looking
Surprisingly
very
jovial.
healthy indeed.
Very helpful.
Very chipper.
Okay, Mary.
Absolutely fine.
Okay.
Like she's in need of a decent meal, but that's about it.
Okay, that's cool. Oh yeah.
Okay, and at the end of your turn, no, sorry, that's fine. No, sorry, ignore me. Are you doing anything else?
Well, I might as well give my last bardic inspiration out, and I'll give that to Mary.
And that's me done for bardic inspirations.
Okay, cool. Noel, you're up next.
How far is Winter King away now?
30 foot.
Right, he's going to run straight back in.
D20 check.
It's a 3.
Yeah, you fall flat on your face. You lose 5 foot of movement.
Right, I'm going to take a bonus action using my cunning action to run in.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm going to
You're pretty squill.
attempt to stick in with the rapier again.
Okay.
That's a 13 plus 6 for a 19.
To hit, yep, that hits.
Okay, and that will be a 1d8 plus 3 piercing. So that's 7 points plus 3, so that's 10 points of damage.
Nice. Okay.
But he cannot leave.
Cannot leave?
No, because I've used my action.
Oh, right, got you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
use my
You
cunning
can't-
action. So
Okay,
can't
cool.
disengage.
So, bottom of the round is the Winter King. The Winter King uses his Fey step, which is recharged, moves 30 foot away, disappearing in a flurry of snow. He then proceeds to move another 30 foot, so he is behind Chrissy, and a little distance away. With Chrissy in line, he now has a clear line of sight of Chrissy and Mary. And he's going to cast Lightning Bolt, a 100 foot line of lightning, 5 foot wide. So I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Reflex 14 plus 2, 16.
16, okay.
19 plus 5 for 24.
Okay, so you both make the save, so you will only take half damage, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more d6s, please. Someone.
3 more, yeah.
Thank you. Just close my dice out. Where's it gone? So that is going to be 6, 6, 12, 18, 23 points of damage.
Halved.
Yes, halved.
Okay.
Okay. As that is that, and that is the end of his turn. So next round, top of the round, Mary, what are you doing?
So how it's moved away? Is it now 60 feet away from me?
Further than 60 foot, it's about 80 foot away.
Blast! I shall scream, Goldie, get that bloody thing! And I shall simply double move in its direction.
Okay.
Closer. Goldie, I presume, can still reach it and
Goldie can reach it,
peck
yeah.
away.
Yep, go for it.
Fantastic. So beak and claws. The beak is a 9. The claws are a nat 20.
Hey!
Yes. So roll the damage with double.
Okay, so 46 plus 4. That is 5, 11. That is 15 points of damage.
Okay. So as Goldie flies in and does a claw attack.
Yep.
Yep. You see she chases after the Winter King, who's clearly retreated to try and get this big spell in. And as she strikes him and flitters away, the Winter King's face contorts into an expression of surprise as through gritted teeth he spits, "You'll regret this." As he snaps his fingers and a final gasp of cold air leaves his lungs, you can see a mote of white light streak upwards through the cavern ceiling. Before your eyes, his figure fractures and explodes with a bright flash into a maelstromic flurry of snow. As your vision clears and the snow begins to settle, a large crystalline shard, far bigger than the ones you've already seen, floats serenely where the Winter King once stood. In an instant, the shard winks out of existence. That
Good girl.
is the end of the adventure.
Whee!
So in the aftermath of this happening, you are able to collect the North Star that now lies on the throne. Around you, the iced over walls begin to melt, beading with water that collects and drips down. You return to the surface, and the weather outside has died down. This very much blizzardy kind of conditions, this coldness has returned to normal. It's still cold, but no longer unnaturally so. As you walk through the town, you can see that things are beginning to melt and return to essentially normal. As you pass by Mistletoe Missiles, Howder is outside the store, outside the shop, smoking a pipe and blowing smoke rings that smell of cedarwood. He'll congratulate you in his big booming voice and tells you that he's already sent Ginger Snap off to return to Chris and pass the good news. Clearly he's sensed the change and he's felt obviously the goings on, and he's sent Ginger Snap off to fetch Chris and the other residents. You spend a bit of time wandering about, taking a look at the other places of the town that you haven't seen. You enjoy some bits and bobs here and there, perhaps some more wine from the vintners. You enjoy, which doesn't curse you this time.
Yeah, no.
Gonna be a plushie again.
Noel would make his way over to where they found Ginger Snap, and he would take one of the chestnuts, so it would confuse her when next time she counted them. There'd only be 332.
You can do that. Excellent. When Chris returns to the town with people in tow, there's a lot of celebration, and pretty soon they all get back to work and they transform the town to what it should be. The shops are lit, candles are suffusing the town with warmth, fairy lights dart around in eddies, and there's just this general hubbub of excitement as people are back at home. They are setting things up and they are getting ready for Winter's Fest. You hand over the North Star to Chris, and he thanks you profusely. A big celebration is set up, going on the afternoon into the evening, where Chris pronounces to you, he tells you that they will basically place the North Star back atop the tree in the evening. So as the day goes on, market stalls are beginning to fill back up, the smell of hot foods, and essentially you've got this big party atmosphere going on where everyone's basically gathering together to celebrate. The alcohol is flowing, the food is flowing, it's just a lovely environment. You can hear children running around playing, having fun, and it's the entire Christmas spirit has once again, festive spirit rather, has once again returned to the town. As the northern lights shimmer overhead, a hush falls over the crowd as Chris Claus steps up to the festive tree. Solemnly, he raises the North Star up above his head and releases it. As it floats up to take its place atop the tree, an invisible ripple runs through the town as the star glows and the magic is restored. With the magic restored and Winter's Fest only a few days away, it is set to be a total success.
Way!
And that is the end of our adventure.
And I think that just leaves us all to say thank you very much to our wonderful DM. I know that this is something that you have written, and it will be it's an entire book which will be available at some point. We will let everybody know when that is available. Thanks to my co-workers,
co-stars,
to Ryan, my co-stars, and to Rick.
Co-stars and Rick, I love it.
And Rick. Co-stars and Rick, yeah. From me, Sam, from Ryan, and from Rick and Yasmin. We'd like to wish everybody an amazing Christmas, although this may have gone out by that point, and a very happy New Year, and enjoy the festive season with your families. So thanks for joining us, guys.
And we'll see you in the new year.
Yeah, woo!
Roll on 2025.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Hey! So, that is that. The end of our 2024 winter adventure is come, and the eerily beautiful Winter King is gone. The final curtain has fallen, our heroes have taken their bows, the flowers and underwear have been thrown, and now, with the after-party in full swing, the champagne it overfloweth, as our hapless heroes, sketchy though they are off to celebrate the season. We, however, will be back with our usual Secrets of the Silver City campaign at the beginning of January 2025. We hope that you have enjoyed our winter special. It is important to convey that we do work hard to keep the lights on and the content coming at Podcast HQ. We are massively underfunded and every penny is really precious, so if you feel that you can spare us a few coppers to support what we do, then please do donate that support via our Buy Me a Coffee page by searching buymeacoffee.com/Team Podcast. Picking up the links on our episode bios to our Facebook page or our website, or just plain old drop us a message or email and we can help you to help us from there. We would be hugely grateful, and of course you can earn yourself a mahoosive New Year shout out from all of us on the crew. Well, all that is left is to thank you, our listeners, for being with us, and to wish you and your loved ones the most amazing festive season and a very happy New Year.